The importance of emotional intelligence. Learn English through self-development. Hello friends. Today we will talk about emotional intelligence. We will use simple English and short stories. Each story will help you learn new words and understand feelings. Emotional intelligence means understanding our own feelings and other people's feelings. It helps us talk, learn, and work better together. Daniel Goleman, a psychologist, says emotional self-awareness is the building block of emotional intelligence. In other words, first we notice how we feel, then we can control those feelings. Are you ready to start? Story 1: The Angry Boss. Alex works in an office. One morning, Alex lost an important paper at work. His boss saw this and became very angry. Alex felt scared and upset when his boss yelled. Alex thought, I am not a bad person, I just made a mistake. But in the moment, Alex got angry too. He shouted at his boss, Stop yelling at me. Now pause and think. What do you think Alex feels now? Alex realized he was shouting back because he felt scared of losing his job. He took a deep breath. Then he said softly, I'm sorry, and apologized to his boss. His boss calmed down and said, It's okay, we all make mistakes. Alex and his boss talked calmly and found the lost paper together. Alex learned something important. He was angry because he was tired and afraid. Recognizing this was a big step. This is called self-awareness, knowing your own feelings. Daniel Goleman says that resisting impulses, like shouting when you're angry, is a very important skill. Alex practiced self-control and solved the problem calmly. Host: Have you ever felt so angry that you shouted and then felt sorry later? How did you handle your anger? Let's learn 3 new words from this story. Angry, very mad or upset. Calm, relaxed, not angry or excited. Apologize, to say sorry for a mistake. Story 2: The Kind Friend. Maya and Tom are good friends. One day, Tom seemed sad at school. Maya asked, Are you okay? Tom said, Nothing is wrong. But Maya saw he was hurting. Maya remembered that feelings can be hard to say. So Maya just listened quietly. She smiled and said, I'm here if you want to talk. After a while, Tom whispered, I'm worried about my family. They argue a lot. Maya listened with empathy. She tried to feel what Tom felt. Maya said, That sounds hard. I am so sorry you're going through this. Tom started to cry a little. Maya just kept listening and gently asked, Do you want to tell me more? What do you think Maya did right? Maya showed empathy. She cared about Tom's feelings. Because Maya listened and understood, Tom felt a bit better. They sat together quietly. Maya didn't judge or get angry. She just cared. Brené Brown, an author on feelings, says that sharing your story with someone who listens with empathy makes shame disappear. In other words, when we talk and someone really hears us, we feel less alone and less embarrassed. Host: Have you felt sad and wanted a friend to listen? How did it feel when someone understood you? Let's learn 3 new words from this story. Feelings, emotions like happiness, sadness, anger, fear. Listen, to pay attention to sound or another person who is speaking. Empathy, the ability to understand and share another person's feelings. Story 3: The Road Test. Sara is learning to drive a car. Today she had a driving test, and another car cut in front of her suddenly. Sara felt startled and angry. Her heart beat fast. She thought about honking loudly or shouting at the other driver. But Sara remembered to breathe deeply and stay calm. She did not react. Sara told herself, The other driver is in a hurry. I'll stay calm. She controlled her anger and passed the test safely. When the examiner smiled and said, Good job, Sara felt proud that she managed her feelings. Host: What can Sara do when she feels angry while driving? Sometimes when we are upset, we can take deep breaths or count to 10. Sara used self-control and stayed calm, which helped her pass the test. Let's learn 3 new words from this story. Nervous, feeling worried or scared about something. Calm, relaxed, not angry or anxious. Control, to manage or hold back your feelings or actions. Story 4: The Scary Presentation. Leo loves computers but he is shy. He has to give a class presentation tomorrow. The thought of standing in front of the class makes him nervous. Leo practices at home. He reads his notes aloud and tries to speak slowly. The next day, Leo stands in front of his classmates. At first, he is very afraid. His hands shake. But he remembers a lesson. Courage starts with showing up and letting yourself be seen. Leo takes a deep breath and begins to speak. He starts quietly, but as he talks, he gains confidence. The class listens. By the end of the presentation, Leo smiles. He did it. He felt proud and less scared. Leo learned that even if something is scary, facing it with courage helps. Host: have you ever felt nervous to speak in front of others? What did you do to feel better? Remember, feeling nervous is normal, but trying anyway shows courage. Let's learn 3 new words from this story. Shy: feeling nervous or timid about meeting people or speaking. Afraid: feeling fear or worry. Courage: the ability to do something even if you feel scared. Story 5: The Hard Exam. Emma stayed up late studying for an important exam. When she got her test back, she saw a big red C. Emma felt disappointed. She thought, I worked so hard. Why am I not better? Emma felt like giving up. Her older brother came in. He said, Emma, it's okay. Everyone has hard times. Remember, stop being a prisoner of your past. Become the architect of your future. You can learn from this. This means don't let one test result define you. Instead, plan what you will do next. Emma took a break. She thought about her mistakes and learned from them. The next day, she studied smarter and practiced more problems. She changed her plan. In the next test, she got a good grade. Host: what helps you keep going when you feel like giving up? Sometimes taking one step at a time and staying positive can help. Robin Sharma, an author, reminds us to stop being stuck on past mistakes and to build our own future. Let's learn 3 new words from this story. Study: to learn or review information. Future: the time that comes after the present, what will happen next. Goal: something you want to achieve. Story 6: The Lost Project. At work, Daniel and his team missed an important project deadline. Daniel felt ashamed and discouraged. He thought, I let everyone down. His coworkers were upset too. Daniel considered quitting the team. Then a colleague said, don't let this setback change your spirit. Let your smile change the world. He quoted Jay Shetty's words. Daniel looked at his friends. They all started to smile and support each other. Daniel felt a warm feeling inside. He remembered that everyone makes mistakes. They sat together and made a new plan. Daniel smiled and said, we can fix this. Let's work together. Everyone felt better. They talked kindly and found a solution. By being positive and motivated, they turned the problem into a success. Host: why is it important to stay positive even after a failure? A positive attitude helps our feelings and helps others feel hopeful too. As Jay Shetty says, don't let the world change your smile. Let your smile change the world. In other words, keep your positivity, and you can help others feel positive too. Let's learn 3 new words from this story. Team: a group of people working together. Solution: an answer to a problem. Positive: feeling good or hopeful, not negative. Story 7: The Team Meeting. In a school project, Sam and his classmates had a disagreement. 2 students wanted different ideas. One wanted a poster, the other wanted a model. Everyone got a little angry and quiet. Sam felt sad because the project was in trouble. Sam decided to help. He said calmly, let's talk and listen to each other. Sam listened to both classmates. He asked, why do you like your idea? The others shared their feelings. Sam found a solution: they could make a poster and a small model. Both ideas were included. Everyone cheered and high-fived. The teacher smiled. The project went well. Sam learned that good social skills like listening and speaking kindly solve conflicts. Daniel Goleman also says good leadership is not forcing others, but persuading people to work toward a goal together. Sam used leadership by listening and helping. Host: what could you do if your friends disagree on something? Talk calmly, listen to everyone, and try to find a compromise. Let's learn 3 new words from this story. Listen: to give attention to someone who is speaking. Argue: to disagree or fight with words. Teamwork: Working well with a group to reach a goal. Story 8. The New Neighbor. Tara is shy and her family just moved to a new town. Tara goes to a welcome party at a neighbor's house. She feels nervous meeting new people. Tara sees a boy named Leo also standing alone. Tara remembers. A simple hello can start a friendship. She takes a deep breath. Tara walks up to Leo and smiles. Hi, I'm Tara. Nice to meet you. Leo smiles back and says, I'm Leo. Do you like the party? They begin to talk. Tara asks Leo about his favorite games, and Leo asks Tara about her school. After a few minutes, they both feel happy. By saying hello and asking questions, they became friends. Tara felt proud that she was friendly. Host. Have you ever met someone new and felt shy? What could you say first? Even a small talk like hi and asking a question can help you make a friend. Let's learn 3 new words from this story. Neighbor. Someone who lives near you. Hello. A greeting word we say when we meet someone. Friendship. A close and friendly relationship between people. Story 9. The Sad Friend. Leo had been left out by some classmates. They didn't invite him to lunch and made him feel lonely. One afternoon, Leo sat under a tree looking sad. Maya saw Leo and remembered how he felt. She went over quietly and sat next to him. Maya asked softly, Leo, are you okay? Leo said, I feel alone like nobody cares. Maya said, I care. You are a great friend. She listened as Leo talked about why he felt bad. Maya said, sometimes people do hurtful things, but it is not your fault. Leo nodded and wiped his eyes. Maya reminded Leo, you don't have to be the smartest or the popular to be important. You just need to be yourself and kind. Leo smiled a little. He felt better. They stood up and walked home together as friends. Host. If you see a friend feeling lonely, what can you do? You can listen and say kind words. Remember that everyone feels sad sometimes, and a friendly ear can help a lot. Let's learn 3 new words from this story. Alone. Feeling by yourself without others. Popular. Liked or admired by many people. Kind. Nice and caring about others. Conclusion. Host. Our stories show 5 key parts of emotional intelligence. Self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, motivation, and social skills. These skills help us solve problems in real life, like conflicts at work or supporting a friend. Daniel Goleman tells us that managing feelings and controlling impulses is very important for success. Brené Brown reminds us that listening with empathy can help others feel better. Jay Shetty says it's more important to be willing to learn than to be the smartest person. And Robin Sharma encourages us to stop being a prisoner of the past and build our future. Emotional intelligence helps us learn from our mistakes and care for others. Each time we practice kindness and understanding, we become better learners and friends. Thank you for learning with us today. Keep practicing these stories and new words. What do you think? How will you use emotional intelligence in your life? Have you learned new words? Let us know in the comments or in your notebook. Stay kind, stay curious, and see you next time on Let's Talk English.